Hello and happy Valentine's Day. I just received a message from someone because I posted an article about Valentine's Day for singles. And the gist of it was that you are love. All of us at our true essence. The day that we're born, we're not worried that we're going to get love or not. We just trust that we will. We're out in the world completely dependent on the people around us to take care of us. And I think that Valentine's Day brings up a lot of mixed emotions for people, whether they're single or in relationships. I think there's a lot of expectations of our partners if we are in a relationship, and if we're single, a lot of people feel like they're missing out. I'm really working on being present for you. Sometimes I feel like I have to speak quickly and get all my thoughts out, and I think if I just hold a space, that's enough. So if you are feeling lonely or left out this Valentine's Day for whatever reason, I want to send you lots of love and remind you that when we embody love, when we are just the most loving and open person that we can be, it invites so much love into our lives. And I know that if you're lacking romantic love, right now it's easy to be like, oh, well, she's got a boyfriend and, I don't have romantic love, and saying hi to someone at Starbucks isn't going to get me romantic love. But you know what? It might. Because last Valentine's Day, I was single. And I actually I was making a conscious effort to be more open and inviting to people and to treat everyone the same, to be more friendly and more loving and inclusive of everyone, not just the people that I wanted to talk with. I mean, obviously, you can't talk to every single person walking down the street, but the way that I connected with Chris is I invited him and another comedian out after one of my meetup events. I wasn't trying to date either one of them. I just thought, it's fun when the comedians come after the show and everyone gets to talk with them, and it just makes for a more fun atmosphere. So I invited them, and then there was a little bit of something there, but he's quite a few years younger than me, so I never thought that anything would come of it. And then I invited him another time because we were there. That was the next week. And then that night I said, hey, do you like karaoke? You should come on Valentine's Day. I was doing a karaoke event for singles who were alone on Valentine's Day, because I was like, I don't want to be alone on Valentine's Day. And I know there's a bunch of people in this city who don't. So I invited him just for fun, just to include him. Yeah, there was a bit of attraction, but I wasn't trying to date him at all. And that was the night that we kind of just realized that we wanted to spend more time together. And he asked me out on an official date that night on Valentine's Day. So we didn't have our first official date until a few days later, but that was the day everything kind of started, set in motion. So we count that day as our anniversary. And that all happened because I was more open and more loving to just everybody. And I've had to be that way, more trusting and more open throughout this relationship. And because of that, it's gotten better and better. So I know it's easy if you're sitting there single and feeling lonely. You know, you might be thinking, well, it's easy for her to say because she has a great boyfriend. But, you know, we struggled a lot when we first started. There was a lot of fear because he's a comedian, starving artist type. He didn't have the things that I was looking for on my list of things that I need in a partner or that I thought I needed. And I tried to push him away, and he wouldn't let me give up that easily. And not in like a stalkerish way or anything like that, but he insisted that there was something there. And so I gave him another chance and another chance and another chance. But it was so worth it because now we're celebrating our first anniversary. Hopefully our first of many, we'll see. And that's another thing I had to let go of in this relationship, was that need for certainty, that need for a guarantee that we're going to have enough money or that we're going to be together forever. And I've had to give that up because the reality is that none of us has a guarantee. We don't. You know, you could meet someone who is a billionaire tomorrow, and a year from now he could lose it all or get sick, or, you know, I mean, there's no guarantees in life. And I think that getting in touch with that uncertainty, accepting that uncertainty, is so valuable. And it's scary sometimes. It's not easy. But for me, life has been so much better. So I just want to remind you this Valentine's Day. And I'm feeling kind of self-conscious because I didn't make myself up or anything. I've had a long day and I just want to get ready to settle in for the night. But if I didn't make this video now, I wouldn't have made it. So I just want to remind you again that our true essence is love. And the more love we emanate, the more love we see in our lives. And love is magnetic. So when you are a loving person, people want to be loved by you. Yeah. Okay. Happy Valentine's Day and namaste.